What up, baby? It's not Friday, but it's Saturday. Hello.
Why does it say number 1? Oh, here we go. It doesn't say the name of the book.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Oh, you told me to look up the name
yes,
of the book.
I know what you're talking about, but you're just like, number 1. You start off with that. I don't even know what that means. I barely knew what you were talking about. What up, Kerbo? What up, Tony? Wow, you're not going to say anything?
Hi. Hey! Where's the sanitizer? Sanitize it.
Well, she's going to do it again.
No, you shouldn't let her do it again.
Okay, because your cat never does that, right?
The cat. No, don't eat it, you idiot. You literally just licked the sanitizer.
You're trying to kill my dog now.
You are such a
Now
moron.
You're trying to kill my dog. And watch, her paw's going to instantly go there again.
Dude.
Try to kill her. She's dead now.
She literally ate it off the table.
Because you gave it to her. You like presented it to her.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, okay,
what dog eats sanitizer on
guess
purpose?
I'll eat it. I can't believe you just
cannot believe you just ate sanitizer.
I can't believe you just tried to kill my dog. Again.
Get a little drunk.
Look, she's licking it. She liked it.
Ew, 9. Do you really think she'll die?
No.
Oh my god. She's so stupid.
She's a dog. That's
like,
what they do.
That cannot smell good.
They literally eat doo-doo.
9. Let me smell your breath.
Smells good.
It doesn't smell bad.
It's clean now.
Tony said she's probably drunk now. Oh my god, you're so dumb.
She hates you, 9.
I cannot believe you just ate a dollop of sanitizer.
Eat a dollop of sanitizer.
Yo, I've had a headache all day. All day.
It hasn't been all day. It's been like half the day.
No, I had it when I woke up.
Yeah, but like, was it like a real headache, or was it just like...
It did get worse.
It was just like a little baby, like, I'm annoyed by this.
This week has been...
It's always been.
Sucky. It's been a particularly sucky week.
It's not as bad. It's not that bad.
My grandpa died.
Touche.
So my grandpa died. That sucked. I mean, he's been in the hospital for a little while, but they gave us hope. And then, obviously, that didn't work out.
But what I'm saying is that, like, it's always a crappy week. You know what I mean? Like,
our dog has been sick all week. Our cat had to go to the vet. It's just been like...
I'm more stressed out about the amount of, like, moolah we had to spend to get all these...
I'm stressed out about her eating that sanitizer.
Oh my god. Then you shouldn't have fed it to her.
I didn't feed it to her.
Then why did you feed it to her?
It was on this table.
You guys all saw it. It's recorded. It's online forever. You killed 9. If she's not here next week, guys...
You okay? You drunk?
She wouldn't be drunk instantly. That's not how people get drunk. You're a people, by the way. Look, Mick, she looks daisy.
You're so stupid, dog.
You fed it to her.
I put it on the table.
If you put a dollop of sanitizer in front of my plate, I would also eat it.
You would eat it?
Yeah.
No way.
Because I'd be like, what's this?
It doesn't even smell good. She was just like, hump. Like, I'm not even going to smell
The problem is that you put it down and then took 30 seconds to wipe it in. You did. Because you didn't want to touch it with your hand. Am I wrong? You wanted to use your shirt, so you were doing this.
Yeah, I didn't think the dog would eat it. She's dumb.
Maybe you're the dumb one.
I am dumb, apparently, for putting that on the table. Is that for one of those is $71?
Yeah.
What?
$60 if you buy more than 15, which we will be.
Oh my god. We're talking about insulation.
Yeah.
How is yours guys' weeks? Your guys' week.
Are you okay?
No.
Use guys. Yeah, I'm not the most excited about that. That's like that, and the Florian is the most expensive.
John Wick.
Ooh, John Wick, the new one came out.
Well,
yeah.
They said watch the first 3.
Oh, you're gonna go watch it. You guys should go watch, or you should go watch
D&D.
The D&D movie. It came out. It's very good. It's fun. It's just a fun movie. It's like what I wish more like comic book movies and stuff like I mean, obviously, I think that the Marvel stuff is all pretty good. Like even the bad stuff, the worst Marvel stuff isn't terrible. It's just not as good. You know what I mean? It's like it's definitely watchable, and I still think that by far the worst Marvel movie that has come out is the Eternals.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one really.
Yeah, so by far that is the worst one. Um, yeah, it just had nothing to do with anything. Yeah, I mean maybe they'll set up like Blade and stuff. 'Cause that's what it kind of did. It set up like Blade at the end.
9. The foot. Please don't die.
Oh my God, Meek, I was joking about that. She's gonna be fine. You can eat a dollop of sanitizer and be fine.
She can't even eat raw dough without dying.
You probably can't either.
True.
So what's your point?
Oh, man. Last thing we need is another vet bill. Dark World is still worse for me. At least Eternals was entertaining.
Dark World.
What is that?
Oh, the Thor. The one with the elves, the dark elves.
The second one?
Yeah.
That's bad?
I didn't think it was that bad.
Shoot.
I thought it was fine. There's been 4 Thor movies.
Really?
Yeah, the latest one was the 4th one.
I thought there were 3.
No, the 3rd one was the one of the Hulk and his sister and Thor's sister.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then the 4th one is the latest one that came out. Crazy, right? To think. It's like the most. Has he had the most movies?
I think so.
What about Captain America? At 3, I think.
God, he's boring, man.
I really like
He bores the crap out of me.
Civil War was really good because it was basically like a mini Avengers movie. They're just missing a couple of characters.
You drunk?
My God, Meek, are you gonna do this for the rest of the night now?
Maybe.
If Nine like sneezes, she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you think she's gonna be okay? Oh my God, she's fine."
She's going to die.
I'm so thirsty.
Sanitize. Captain America will have 4.
Well, no. Sam Wilson and Bucky are gonna have their first one. I don't consider that like the original Captain America. So this is like new Captain America will have
Seeker
one.
went to see D&D.
Nice. It was pretty good, right? Pretty good.
It's better than I thought it would be.
It was a good movie. It was just a fun movie, and like the pacing was pretty good. If you play D&D, it was even better, especially with like if you look at that paladin guy, he's basically like a D&D like character or a DM character. He came in, he helps them, and then leaves.
Wait, which paladin?
The one in the movie. There was only one.
Which?
What do you? Don't say which. Name all the paladins in that movie.
I don't know. I'm screwing this up. Loved it better than the 2000s movie.
That doesn't count as a real D&D movie. It was like garbage. All those old ones were garbage. You can't say you know it's not even comparable. That's like comparing the old Captain America movies. Do you remember those? Do you ever watch the old Captain America movies? Oh my God, they were so bad. There was also the Flash movie.
Felt very smart. Went with friends. One of my friends was the guy who taught me D&D.
Cool.
I'm glad people are going.
Yeah, I want to go again.
Now we'll watch it when it comes out.
I want to go again to support it because I want them to make. I want it to do well. You know.
We already paid to go.
I know. I want to support it more.
Just buy a ticket then and not go. How about that?
I'll just go by myself.
With me, why? Who are you gonna bring?
By myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go by myself. I'll just buy 2 separate tickets for one showing right after the other.
That's dumb.
Why?
You're gonna go see it 3 times?
No, I'll go see it twice. I already saw it once.
It was not that good. Who's at our house?
Why is there a garage door open?
Is it really?
Did you leave it open?
Why is there motion in the driveway?
Why is there a garage door open, Nick?
We must not have shut it.
Can you check the camera like prior? I will. Now we're freaking out. All right. You gonna shut it or I'm gonna shut it?
It's been open, dude.
Yeah, I know. You left it open.
My bad.
Jesus, Meek.
Wait. Oh, who's that? You were the last one there.
No, I'm not. But why was there motion just now?
I don't know. The light turned on for some reason. Wait. Oh no, a car was driving down the road. I cannot believe we left the garage door open.
Check if it's closing now. I'm closing it. There it is. And the light in there is on, it looks like. You left the light on too?
I didn't turn the light on.
Come on, Meek.
When Home Alone becomes a reality.
What does that mean?
I don't know. We left it open.
You notice that the light inside turned on?
Do you think someone's in there?
I don't. We would have seen it. I would have caught it.
It sensed motion.
They sensed
somehow.
that.
Should we arm the alarm? Just
Arm
in
the
case?
alarm. Sure, Meek.
Alexa, arm.
We got our trap set.
Set up traps. That's our trap. That's as extensive as our traps get.
Well, we have doors in the basement that have sensors, so if they get open, the things will beep.
That's scary.
Oh yeah,
What if it's a ghost?
I want to get a camera for the basement, like the ones we have up here,
Yeah.
because we only have a motion sensor down there. A camera would be nice.
How many smart devices? Oh God. What? Wait. Define a smart device.
Yeah.
Just echoes. What is that?
Front door. There's a person out there delivering something, dropping something off at the front.
Amazon.
Oh, we got it. That's the thing for the fridge. The plastic thing I got to
Imagine
fix.
if a fan came to your house. Jeez, we're not that popular.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
would be-
echoes alone, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We have two that aren't plugged in.
6, 7.
We have two that aren't hooked up right now.
Anything that's connected to the network, over like 50 things, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I can check our Wi-Fi. So you just mean like internet-enabled devices?
That's like 1 million.
That's what you're saying, right?
Because even like our thermostats, our light switches, our
What is our thing? Is it Eero?
I don't know.
EER? Yeah, Eero.
That's insane. I mean, everything is like connected to the internet nowadays.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just trying to see.
Even like your like what do you call them? I was gonna call it a DS. Your Switch is like connected.
Why wouldn't
Everything
it
you
be?
own is like basically connected to the internet.
This used to say like the number that we had. Like
Last time we
numbers,
checked,
like-
it was over 50.
I don't
Just
know.
Be safe when you hear a knock. I mean, anytime someone walks anywhere near our
can
house,
count.
the alarms go off.
$40 right now, connected and on. But that's not including all of the sensors and stuff.
Yeah, we've
Because
got.
those are connected through the gateway. So the gateway.
Am I the only one who would just ignore an alarm? Yes.
Yeah.
A smart house. I mean, it's honestly not that expensive to make your house like a smart house.
Well,
nowadays.
So like, here's the thing. I would love to have like shutters on it and stuff. Except that stuff is so expensive. Like to do these two windows in the back, which is funny because one of them has a red thing and the other one just has that on it. If I were to do both of those, they would be like $200 a piece.
No, I'm just talking like lights. Let's say like the lights switches to hook those up to the Echo. They're about $30 per light.
No,
Aren't
per
they?
switch.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Per
Because you can
switch.
buy the lights, and they are sometimes about $10 to $20 per light if you were to do every individual light. The problem with doing the lights is that then you have to leave the switches on all the time. Like they need to be permanently on, and then you can only control them with devices. If you have the switches smart, then you can control the lights with the switches, but you can also flip them on and off with your fingers. We don't have them up here. Like I don't have anything really smart up here. I do have an outlet, but I don't have it plugged in right now because this light that we're using here has a remote. So if it's plugged in to the plug, it doesn't matter if you turn on or off the plug. Like with a smart thing, because this
like,
still wouldn't be turned on.
We don't have every single switch in our house hooked up to it. It's just like the major ones.
The convenient ones. The bathroom, the closet, the bedroom, the kitchen. And that's really it.
Yeah, the hallway is broken.
Yes.
Again, even though we just replaced it.
No, we didn't. I ended up not doing it because it came back to life.
Oh.
So that's why we have that spare.
iPhone starts making people pay subscriptions for a house. Can't get into your house because you forgot your passcode. When you enter the code too much, you get locked out. I mean, we still have keys, for God's sake. Like,
yeah, we also don't have...
we don't have smart locks.
Yeah, we don't have smart locks.
We have... But our garage we can do...
Yeah.
I almost looked for my watch.
The garage is nice because, like, we don't need a key because of the garage.
Yeah.
We don't
have
need
what?
a
I
door
think
key.
we have 6 cameras.
Outside?
Yeah.
One,
When we bought this house, we knew
6. Yeah, we have
that
6
we
outside.
wanted security, basically. Like we wanted.
Well, no. So when we bought this house, we bought the house, and then we had ADT come around and like jip us. They basically
we paid like $67 a month for like years.
But also we paid like $1,200 for them to install the sensors.
And they didn't even install cameras.
There was no cameras.
And it was basically just door sensors.
It was just door sensors and some glass break sensors and the window. Or the motion sensors. No, there were no motion. There were glass break sensors.
And I think, and even like if you made too loud of a noise, like they would go off.
Yeah, which ours, like if you have ours armed, it's only when we're not home though. Like the echoes actually work as glass break sensors now, as like a loud noise sensor. So that's pretty cool that they have that built in now.
But anyway, then Kivox finally convinced me to look into the Ring.
Because I saw a commercial with Shaq.
That's like only like $100 for the year.
I'll always remember that.
So it's like literally almost what we paid for a month for an entire year.
Yeah. Also, it was cheaper to get some cameras, a couple cameras, and all the sensors.
I think we paid like $1,000 total. We
didn't
have as many cameras at first.
I think it was so basically like every year we've bought like one extra camera for the last couple of years, like during Black Friday and stuff, and like
they always have good sales.
They always have, and we always end up getting
free echoes.
Yep.
That's why we have so many echoes.
We wait because then like this last year we got a free Echo Show.
Oh yeah.
And the camera was cheaper. So the camera was normally like $250. We got it for like $190, and we got a free Echo with it.
Yeah.
That was normally like $100. So we basically got like $150 off.
I don't know. I really like Ring. We've had it for probably a few years now, and it's definitely been worth it.
There are other brands out there that are probably just as good. The only reason that I like the Ring stuff is because we have all the Echo stuff. So and it's very compatible with Echo. I don't want to say the other name because I don't want to activate her.
Yeah. Well, the ticket was decently cheap for the theater. Haven't been to the theater since Infinity War. $13.13 for a ticket.
That's pretty good.
I've been to Black Widow, Black Adam, Puss in Boots, and D&D, and Jungle Cruise.
Man, Black Widow wasn't very good. It wasn't bad though, but it wasn't very good. Black Adam was not good. I haven't watched Puss in Boots, but it is on what's it called now for free.
Peacock.
So I think so. I heard Puss in Boots is pretty good for for that type of movie. Jungle Cruise, that's like super random. That's the one with The Rock, right? Are you just like a Rock fan? Because you saw Black Adam too.
Only liked the Russian father singing.
Oh yeah, that guy's great. Hopper,
Mm.
remember?
Mm.
I like he's coming back in that Thunderbolts movie with all of the like the you know
Oh, she's actually laying down.
not anymore. She's just sitting now because you looked at her and said something to her. She heard you. She knows who she is when you say she.
Why is 9 shaking?
It's probably 11.
No. I mean 11.
I literally said
God
that because
damn it.
9 was over here.
Yeah, I love the Rock, good wrestler.
Yeah, but he kind of ruined Black Adam, didn't he? Don't you think? Sure. But I feel like Black Adam shouldn't really have charisma. That's not really something that the character has. But because now the whole DCU is like rebooting
Mm.
and he's not Black Adam anymore.
Already?
Well, because that whole thing was before the new.
Tony said, I don't know, it was enjoyable.
Yeah, it was fine, but like it didn't I don't know. I feel like that character should have been in Shazam. Like he is Shazam's big bad. You know what I mean? He's the opposite of Shazam. Like it should have been like he was teased in the first Shazam movie and then never paid off. And then at least like at the end of the end of Black Adam, instead of having a Superman cameo, they should have had a Shazam cameo. You know, like he shows up and something, you know, they have that same conversation, but the Rock's like ego is too much, so he wanted to beat Superman, and that's the whole thing. I'm pretty sure that if he got his way, he would have eventually fought Superman and like killed him again or something.
Seeker said, did you hear they're making TMNT with Jackie Chan as Splinter? Isn't it a
like
cartoon?
is he voicing him?
Because we saw at the D&D movie, we saw a trailer for that where they're like actual teenagers.
Yeah, that was fun because they actually seemed young, you know, like young teenagers, as opposed to like every other iteration of the Turtles. They're like basically adults.
Adults, yeah. They made Black Adam more a chaotic neutral.
Yeah, but he's not. He's bad. He's not very like. He's not a good guy. He's not an anti-hero. Okay, so is that in the new movie? Is that in the new animated one? That's I think Seth Rogen is like the director of that one.
Hmm.
It looks good. The art style looks fun. You know, I like that they're doing that like CG half cartoon, kind of like Into the Multiverse Spider-Man. How they did that, where it's
Turtles is voiced by Gumball.
the character, the actor that does Gumball. That's cool.
I can't believe I still have a headache.
I can. You have headaches all the time.
Dude. I wonder if we're gonna get a storm.
He's an anti-hero in the show or in the movie, right? But I don't think he's an anti-hero like in like did you ever watch that animated movie with him versus Shazam and Superman and they all like it's all like it's one big basically
I
brawl.
can't believe Lady Gaga is gonna be what's her face.
I know. But okay,
Harley Quinn.
so that whole the way that the I want to say MCU, the way that the DC EU or whatever it's called now is set up is like there's going to be the main stories, right? That they're like rebooting everybody, new Superman, new Batman, whatever. And then there's the Elseworlds now. So Joker and the Batman are separate things now. So remember the Joker movie?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also the Batman movie that came out. Those are separate little their own universes, basically.
The Paladin was the same guy in Black Panther, right? Wait, which guy was the Paladin?
I don't know how to describe him. I mean, the Paladin guy, the one that came and helped them at some point, he was like the very like, you know, Paladin-y one. At the end, he walks straight when he leaves them on the beach.
Nope.
And they're like, look at him.
I need to see this.
He's
again.
going straight. Is he gonna hit that rock?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember that part. I can see her as Harley. I also want Mia Goth to play her as well. I don't know who the heck that is.
This guy.
I don't remember.
Are you serious? Do you remember this guy right here?
Yeah.
Do you remember
the main character?
How do you not remember this guy? Look at him.
Oh, I remember the
paladin. The one that was dressed like a paladin and acted like a paladin and was a paladin.
The dark guy with a tattoo on his head wasn't there much.
Yes, I get it, but he was still in the movie for at least like a half an hour. This is the original, the old movie, by the way.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Apparently, the chick that plays the tiefling is an actual D&D player.
Oh, yeah? So, I hope that what they do, if like they haven't made any sort of things for a sequel yet. Like, I don't think they've signed any paper. I think they're waiting to see how the movie does. I hope it does well. But I hope if they expand on this, they don't just follow these guys forever. I hope that they do somebody else's story, and then but also like keep the main, kind of like the Marvel universe, right? Do another story that has something to do with Zaz Tam or whatever. I always forget how to say his name. The big red wizard guy. The big bad in the movie. Mm-hmm. The big bad, not the ones that you see, but the big bad behind this thing. Because he's kind of like the Thanos, right? Like I would love to see like where his like fingers have like messed with. You know what I mean? Like things that he's trying to accomplish. But I would love to see another point of view of like a story, with that, because is it Z? I don't know why the caps lock is on. This guy. You remember him?
Vecna?
You mean Vecna?
Vecna, I mean.
No, it's not Vecna. Vecna is also not what you like the way that they show him in that show. Vecna's way cooler looking than he looks in Stranger Things. Stranger Things, he looks stupid, to be honest with you. Just like a naked tentacle monster. Right? Mm-hmm. Vecna, there it is. You want to see Vecna? This is Vecna.
Whoa.
Way cooler, right?
Well, his head's not way cooler, but his body is cool.
Look at that. He also has like a tome inside of his chest.
That's cool.
It's so cool. This is like the new design for him. He's awesome. And he has the hand of Vecna. Or this isn't actually, I don't think, his hand. I think this is like a replacement hand, because there's the eye of Vecna and the hand of Vecna, and those are two like artifacts.
Give Vecna a cloak and he'll look very something.
No, but come on, you guys got to see, like, look up Vecna, like what the real.
Is it me, or was the tiefling too human?
Yes, totally agree. They should have just made her blue, green, yellow,
red,
any other freaking color besides like fleshy white girl color. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, man. If that was the case, if she literally red would have been ideal, right? Because one, and it would have been really good with like the green theme that she had, of the
green.
What?
She's eating herself.
It would be perfect, you know. It would be really good, but
thunderstorm.
Yeah. Yeah, Vecna's a lich as well. But okay, so you know, what's his name? The guy that I always talk about that plays D&D, the really handsome one.
The one married to.
Yeah, Sophia or whatever.
Vergara.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know. I know him as her husband. Sophia Vergara's husband.
How do you spell that?
Sofia, I think.
V?
Vergara. Husband. No.
That's fine. That'll correct it.
There you go. Joe Manganiello.
Manganiello. Yeah, there it is. I always forget his name. So his character has something really cool. So his character's name, he has like one main character that he's played. He was in Critical Role and stuff. This is a spoiler if you guys never saw his adventure with the Critical Role guys.
Didn't they make it an actual character?
Yeah, he's officially in, what's it called? So
Arcan.
Yeah, so he's a fallen paladin, right? So he's like a dark paladin.
What the heck is up with his face?
He's a dragonborn.
Oh, it just looked like his head was blowing up from this far.
No, he's it does kind of look like
I was like, what?
Yeah, no, he's a dragonborn. And
Hi T, she's listening because she's leaving work.
Oh, cool. So he's a dragonborn, and he had a bunch of adventures and stuff. But when he was with the Critical Role group,
I think people should just look it up. It was so epic.
Yeah,
you saw it. Epic. You showed
remember,
me it a couple times.
Yeah.
But he basically did something really cool at the end.
And you can see it right here.
Yeah.
So that's official now in the current like canon of the thing, where he has that in like one of the campaigns. Like if you play Into Avernus, he's in the world because he's in hell. And Avernus is like one of the levels of hell. And you can meet him and stuff, and he has
they
that.
could have made Doric the tiefling more teef. She dislikes humans, but wouldn't she dislike herself? She looks mixed, but they don't really talk about that. She should at least not be full.
Well, she did say that both of her parents are human. So the way tieflings work in D&D, at least the current iteration of them, and the canon one, is they could be born to like any race basically, and usually they're derived from some sort of past, or like somebody's parents or grandparents made a deal, and therefore there's some sort of demonic thing in their bloodline, and she just happened to be born with a tail and tiefling features basically, and horns. But but you can be born to like any race and be a tiefling. So it's not like just you're like half tiefling, half human. It's you can literally, like, I was gonna say like you're kind of like that, but that was your other your other one. Like my D&D character right now is an Aasimar, which to me the Aasimars are like the opposite of tieflings.
They're like heavenly.
Yeah, it's as opposed to demonic,
They're
right?
also making a D&D show, said Tony. I haven't heard of that.
I mean, so there is the Critical Role show.
I know there's different shades and colors, but yeah, it's weird for her.
Yeah, and most of them
feel like
they've always been red.
Yeah, for like a D&D movie, I feel like there's just so many options. Like, why did you go with stereotypical white girl?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Hello. I made it to the live stream for the first time in over a year.
Whoa.
Hello.
Oh, because we're doing that on Saturday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're usually red. I think until recently they were always red. And then I think Jester is the one that made it popular to be a different, like a blue color or something, you know? Your tiefling isn't technically a tiefling. Neither is Jake's tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
Technically also not a tiefling. But you guys kind of are, but kind of aren't. Because in our world, there are devil fruits. And angel fruits. But you can't make cake out of them. Don't be making angel fruit cake.
What do you mean angel fruit?
Huh?
That's not a thing, is it?
Oh, okay.
Jester? You don't know who Jester is?
It's
a Laura Bailey's...
Did I say it wrong? Is it not?
No, I thought it is Jester.
I thought so too.
Team Mrs. D&D. May 5th, right? Or May 4th? May 5th?
May the 4th?
May the 4th be with you?
No, I think it's like the 14th or something.
Always seen tieflings, blue, green, yellow, red, gray. I'm correctly playing a red, black tiefling.
I
Maybe
think
it's not Jester?
It's not Jester, right?
I mean, maybe we're saying her name wrong?
It's right here. Jester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7th, May 7th. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Currently. Yeah. Oh, currently playing. Got it.
Currently playing what?
I said correctly because he accidentally wrote correctly.
So yeah, that's her. That's her. I wish that the D&D, or I wish that the Critical Role show was better. I honestly wish it was. It's just like it's too rushed, and people will like. It's a hot take probably. People will probably like that watch it probably love it, but like I think it's overhyped. It's not. It's fine, but it's not.
I just can't sit through 4 hours every week.
No, I'm talking about the animated show.
Oh, that show was terrible.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I really like them.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because everybody else disagrees with us.
Really?
People love it.
It was awful.
Yeah, people love it. So that's all that matters as long as other people like it. It's just not for me. It's the humor was not funny, especially what's his face's humor, like all the dicks and like sex jokes. It's just like it's so
Too
immature.
much.
It's like I would love that if I was like 15 or 16. You know what I mean?
I think also it would be better with their second group.
I think it will be better, but the problem is that like they try to cram everything into like one season.
Yeah.
You know, like I think they're already starting to work on campaign 2. So it's like they haven't even like did they already finish 1? You know what I mean? Like did they set everything up? Like
I have no
1 had
idea.
those like epic moments.
I wish, honestly, like, I just don't have the time in my life to sit there and watch hundreds of hours of D&D to catch up. Like,
Yeah. I
just
wish there was
don't.
like a super cut where somebody just like went through. I wish they did that.
Because,
like,
I mean, seriously, like, sometimes one session is like a battle.
Yeah. And the battles are
Boring.
so boring.
So it's like, I don't know. Let's see. I know you're talking D&D and you probably answer this a lot, but you're still making wands, and will there be more wands to look forward to?
Yes, sir. Just a lot going on, trying to get the shed or like the workshop ready. And now that it's summer, we're gonna start working on it again. And as soon as it stops raining every freaking day now.
Well, plus we got held up financially.
Yes.
The shed not only ended up costing more for the shed, but of course we decided to build this right as our roof leaked and had to buy a new roof. And as COVID hit and all the prices in the world skyrocketed, including like wood and supplies to build things. So we've run into a lot of halts financially in order to be able to finish it.
Yep.
And in the meantime, we've moved all of his things basically to the living room while it's being built.
Because we totally thought it was going to be a lot faster than like...
And cheaper.
Yeah, but mostly faster, right? We didn't think it was going to have to be in the living room for this long. We thought it was going to be like, oh, we'll keep it there for like 6 months and then it'll be done. And then, you know...
So we cleared out that room and cleaned it. And it's a long thing, but hopefully this summer we'll be finished.
We'll be back to hopefully normal, like, you know, 10 wands a month type thing, which is kind of where I was at before.
Seeker said it's too much a comedy too. I enjoyed the grog scenes though.
Yeah.
Kerbo said true, I liked it and he was hilarious. Seeker said the grog rage scene where he gets his muscles back and fights his uncle was amazing. But yeah, it's not always the best show.
Yeah.
I don't know if we saw that part.
We didn't see season 2.
Will streams be on Saturdays? No. It just was this Saturday because we had stuff to do yesterday.
That we couldn't change. So. And I tried to get my buddy Mike, but he was not available. So we couldn't. I can't stream by myself. I'm not entertaining enough, and I can't keep up with the chat usually.
Yeah, I had to go somewhere, so. Wow, a bit stressful then. Thanks for answering my question. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, the shed hasn't really been a stressful process. It's just we got
No, it's been stressful because like I do feel like I'm letting everybody down.
Well, like stressful
like,
in the sense
sucks.
that we want it to be done, but it hasn't been like the only hiccup we've really come across is money. Like, it's not like
and
anything went wrong. Well, yeah.
Time and like I am doing all the work, so like it sucks. I don't have anyone to help me. There's no one that can help me ever. I live by myself here. Nobody can ever like stop doing a puzzle to come and help me because then they'll get dirty for the weekend and then they're like, "Oh my god, I got to take a shower and wash my hands." I don't know who I'm talking about right now. Do you have any ideas? Yeah, me neither.
Oh, by the way, my grandma got me molds now. I can make dice, a great combination with my 3D printer.
Nice. Who is that?
Seeker.
Cool, cool, cool.
I'm still mad about those dice I bought.
They look nice, Mick. They're cosmetic.
Cool, but you can't play with them.
I think they say you could like put them in water and see like if they float or move or like how they sit in the water. Yeah, because then you can see if they have like a light spot or something. I don't know. I am excited about someday starting to play D&D again.
No, just happy D&D. Love D&D lots and brought it up. Someone said, "Is that a flex?"
Oh.
I mean, how would it be?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I think it's cool.
He just flexing, saying that his grandma likes him. That's the flex right there. I don't have any grandparents left.
I mean, 3D printers aren't that much anymore.
No, you can buy a $200 3D printer, man. Like, yeah. I like the resin 3D printers. I think those are like the way to go. But their build platforms are much smaller. You know, like you can build on something like this big. You know, height wise, you can get a decent amount of height, but like this way, like the square footage or whatever of it is pretty small.
You never met your grandparents.
That's rough. I never met.
You never met one of my grandparents.
I never met several of your grandparents. Your grandma, or
you never met three.
2 of them. Yeah. I never met my grandmother from my dad's side, and the other 3 I met.
I always thought I had 6 grandparents, and I do.
That's weird.
Just not technically, but I do, like, because I have 2 step grandparents, but to me they were always just my grandparents. So I still have 3 grandparents that are alive, just because I have 2 step grandparents that are alive and 1 actual grandparent. Yeah.
What's this? 300. Oh, the
Elegoo.
That's the resin one, right? Yeah. Nice. The resin ones are cool, but like you just have to be so careful with them because, you know, if you get that stuff anywhere, it's just like, such a pain in the butt to clean everything. You have to have like your whole like setup right. You have to have your paper towels ready, your alcohol, your like, you know, and then you take it out, you put it on the thing, you bring it over to the other thing. You got to finish hardening it. You got to make one of those little spirally. Do you have like a dryer or like not a dryer, like a hardener thing? I made one before where.
Is it hard to keep track of names in my family? I don't think so. You have a bit of trouble with my family.
What?
Like remembering names, like who everyone is.
I don't know.
Not in my immediate
I have no
family.
idea what your grandparents' names are.
Yeah.
I don't know. JP, J.
Well, I have a grandpa MP.
MP.
Grandma.
I don't know the
Nell,
grandmothers.
And
Nell,
Grandma
okay.
Carla.
Yeah, I didn't know those.
My mom bought me a wash/cure station. She wants to get into D&D. I feel like she'll fit as a fae. She loves butterflies and was the one that got me into Lord of the Rings fandom.
Oh, cool.
Resin burns hands. Gotta wear gloves and a mask. Where's my shoe?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You died.
I have 2 fans and my window open. That's all for getting the smell out of my room.
You know what I want to get someday? 9? You can come up.
You better push out so she doesn't put her foot on the thing and eat sanitizer.
Did you see her?
No.
She's like trying to climb up.
You couldn't do it? Oh, you're still alive. Are you drunk? Yeah.
So I want to get this not right now, not anytime soon, just someday. It's like it's one of those things like, you know, like you're like, oh, someday I want to buy this, you know, but it's a tool. It's a tool thing. The 3M makes this really nice respirator thing that has like a hose, and it's like a full face mask thing with like a little collar thing that seals up against you, right? So instead of having like a respirator and then safety glasses, you just have like a face mask, and it blows air from the top here. So it sucks.
Yeah.
So it has like a little battery pack. Like
that sounds way fancy.
It's awesome, and it's just like you can look around and
How
breathe.
much is it?
It's expensive.
Yeah. $1,000.
Yeah, around that. Yeah. But you know, like someday I want to get that, so I don't have to like wear a respirator every time I'm working on anything, because I'm like literally like just like have that thing like tight. Sometimes you sweat in there too, or like your nose drips, and then it's like it's inside.
I used to have one, but it would give me anxiety. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe. It would be cool to have a D&D video game where you could match up with other people and a dungeon master and play a session. You can have a lobby to get to know your companions before. I mean, yeah, they kind of have like forums where you can like meet people, right? And like,
well, they have like,
and you have things like Fantasy Grounds.
They have like, yeah, Fantasy Grounds, right? Is like the.
But you have to meet people.
Yeah. Yes, but that's the whole thing. Like online right now, you can basically do that, and it's already basically like that. Like that's how we play online. Like we play D&D. We don't play in person because we, you know, we can't.
We stopped after when COVID hit, and then I prefer online now. I picture Bane when you said that, Kivox.
Yeah.
Seeker said, Tony, they have Camp D&D like that online, but it costs lots and it's more adult wise, which makes no sense. Also, a free version is Roll20.
Well, no, Roll20 is not free, just so you know.
You can get a random campaign.
Roll20 is not free. Whoever's usually DMing has to pay. But yes, you may be able to find like a free.
Doesn't Jim work for 3M? Maybe he can go to some
discount. That's a great idea. Because some of them are very, I don't know why this one's so much more. I think, yeah, they used to be like 1,200 or something like that. But that's the gist of it there.
Yeah.
Like I said, someday. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things that just.
When we're rich?
Yeah, well, I mean, when I can, you know, when the shed is paid off, whenever, like that, when that, you know, that type of stuff. So. But it would be good for you if you ever wanted to do anything that involves like fumes or dust that you don't want to breathe in, because you get anxious with the respirator on your face. I don't like I
can't breathe.
I'm pretty comfortable with it. Like I think they work phenomenally for me, at least. Like I think I have strong enough lungs where like,
I mean, it works.
I know, but like I don't even feel a restriction in airflow.
Oh.
Like I feel worse when I wear a regular mask, which I still don't feel that bad. But yeah, when I wear like an actual respirator with the pucks, you know.
I don't know. I can wear a mask perfectly fine. It's just that thing. Like I feel like I can't breathe in it. Like I don't know.
Well, because the mask, you're probably not actually breathing through the mask. You're breathing through the sides, which most people, that's what when they put on a mask, they're just sucking in air from the side and they blow it out. It blows out the sides. It's not even going through the mask because it's not actually sealing.
True, but to actually start the campaign is free. Just adding descriptions and hosting when you join a random campaign already paid for stuff when you're the player.
Yeah, no. So when you're a player, you're not gonna pay for anything. Like we've joined Sebastian's game,
Yeah.
and he had his campaigns going.
Some DMs charge you though.
Yeah, you can definitely join a paid one, and that's hit or miss. You know, some people will charge you and they're terrible DMs, and some people are great. It's hit or miss. And the tough thing about that is that you may get lucky and find it's just like playing online with any game, right? You may find a good group of friends and make great friends online. I can
understand though the whole reason behind charging people, because how many people have we had join our games that just aren't serious and then we end up booting them?
Yeah. Because, it's mostly me. I'm the one that like ends up,
yeah.
You know, the last person that I had to kick out, he was just like, what does the rest of the group think? And I'm like, they don't really care. He literally said that to me because he was like mad about it, but I'm just like, bro, you're not showing up to our games. I work hard on this, you know, like it's tough. Do you want a DM?
No.
T, you want to DM our game? If you're still here, answer me. I know you're driving. Stop driving. Don't get in an accident.
Yeah.
What? What?
It's amazing. She said nope. It's amazing how like people are that disrespectful where they just like they join your game and like you spend all this time and then they make up excuses for half of the games and then it's just like come on. We've had a few people that we've had to kick out like that. You've had to kick out. She just got home.
Yeah, it's one of the perks of being the DM is you got to be a bad guy.
I mean, it is disrespectful to do that to people. Discord servers, I've been to make people pay. I've changed 2 servers that way. The rest been kicked out.
Don't know what that means. Rewrite that so I understand what you're talking. I think she's eating the bone thing.
Dang, she ate a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
You like the antler, huh? It's a good yum yum. All that power in your hands.
Yes.
Yeah. Every time someone new joins, they're kicked. Well, they shouldn't suck so bad.
It ends up happening with, like, if you think about it, our current group is the original group. And we've tried, like, 6 different people to add in. And
either their internet is trash.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And they basically can't play because their internet sucks.
Or they're not reliable and they just keep making up excuses.
And honestly, like, you have to have good internet to play. Like, because the game takes up a lot of power. And
a lot of bandwidth, right?
Yeah, and like, you have to have good internet.
It's one of the reasons, like, we can't really stream here. If we had fiber, we would be able to, like, be fine.
Hope that's what they're putting in.
I hope so.
They're installing something down our road, and they've been like digging trenches and like putting some sort of cable down.
I don't know how they would do it here though. Like get it all the way over here from there.
Well, all of our wiring is on that side of the road, isn't it?
No,
like for everything.
No,
I don't know.
Our boxes are right in our bush there.
Maybe they'll do our side next.
Or maybe they have cable running underneath or opening underneath that they could push it through and get it here.
But I don't know. All of our stuff is underground, so basically that's the only way we would ever get fiber.
Yeah.
There's one server that was annoying. You can host campaigns, right? So it says on the description, but after asking to make a game, it's the owner of the server that hosts the game. The Discord servers I have visited often require payment. I have switched to 2 such servers to not do so, but have been kicked out of the others. Huh. Hello, Bree Reed.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because we're always looking for, I think right now our group is good. We have 4 players, and I think it's well balanced, especially since we have a true cleric, and she saves you guys a lot. I mean, that's her job, but without her, she doubled up on the healing. Like her last character was really good at healing, but also really good at like attack magic, and now she's just like really good at healing and not as good as in attack magic, but it's not like you guys don't need healing every round for something. Especially since 2 of you are extremely squishy. But one of you is really good at just hiding.
Who?
Jake? Shin. No, not Shin. What's his name?
Jake.
Buckley.
Oh, yeah.
He's just like always hidden. Jake is...
Also, I'm up to D&D anytime if you're looking just in case.
We're not looking right now, but maybe.
Yeah.
I'd have to interview you first.
We honestly, we've had the same just for... it's been a while since we kicked someone. Like, it's just been...
Well, it was the beginning of this campaign.
Yeah.
There was like 5 games, and the person showed up for 2 of them.
Yeah.
And just like one excuse I got really annoyed me because like this was the excuse, right? It's my
cousin's
my niece's birthday today. We play at 8:00 in the morning on a Sunday till like about 12, right? So I'm thinking, all right. I mean, are you going to her house at 8 in the morning, and like to birthday?
It's not even that. It's just like if you have something coming up like that, let us know. Like,
well, he let us know like that week.
Well, it was like the day before.
Yeah.
Like, you need to let people know things like that. Like,
it was just annoying because I think the week before he had to miss for some reason too.
Stupid reason.
Like he was, I don't know. It was inconvenient.
You're looking for someone to react to your D&D session. I'm here. I can gasp, cry, or laugh. That's funny. Oh man. It's gonna be fun getting back into it just because like we're all gonna be lost.
Yeah. It's nice. Like it was kind of nice to take a break though, because like I get burnt out for sure. Like especially doing it like over and over and having.
You have to come up with the content.
Yeah. So like I get burnt out. So it was nice taking like a nice long like 3 months off or whatever it is now, 4 months. It was nice because now for the rest of the year we could play and we don't have to worry. And then next year when T has to work again, we'll take another break. Maybe it won't be as long. It won't have to be as long because we won't have to stop as early. Because the reason we stopped is because one of our players was in the military. He went away for a while, and then he was gonna be back. And yeah.
What do you think of hybrid or mixed characters for D&D?
Hybrid is in like multi-classing.
Classes? Yeah, he doesn't care. You like multi-classing.
I personally do, but I there needs to be a good story reason why somebody is a multi-class. And also if you want to start a multi-class, the way I handle it is you need to find like somebody to teach you. You can't just like randomly become a warlock, half you were born a sorcerer and now you're a half warlock, you know?
Mixed race.
Like what? I mean, the D&D's been being weird lately, like what they're doing. They're just like kind of taking away races and just allowing you to like just be whatever you want and like almost like choose traits from different things, which I'm always pretty comfortable with. I'm fine with as long as it makes sense, you know? It's like you were raised by elves, so you have some elven abilities. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just...
As long as, like you said, it makes sense.
Yeah, but now like you can't be like... What?
Jesus, I'm so dead right now and starving. I kind of want to eat in bed. I eat in bed like every meal. Like literally. We don't have like living room furniture and stuff like that. So like
I wish we did.
Our main hangout is the bedroom.
I wish we did.
And I eat there.
That would be nice if we could like hang out in the den and stuff.
Yeah. It's too cold.
The den is now a library though, so
yeah. We could put a TV in there.
Where
it was before.
There's a thing there now. Yes, to the left.
Yeah, to the left of it, but we do not have a couch. It's in the basement right now.
We do have a couch. It's in the den. And we have one in the basement that was in the living room.
Our living room does not have furniture.
It has tools. All of my tools are in the living room now.
It has a bookshelf, a table with a puzzle on it, and tools.
Yep.
But we do have a den, and the den has...
Our living room has a table saw, a band saw, a couple sanders,
just like
a miter saw.
Of crap. Yeah, but we do have a den that has a full like sectional sofa. We don't have guests at our house, so they don't sit anywhere. No one comes here.
F that. Get out of here.
Like, for example, my character, Garrick Darkheart, has 2 parents, one a lich and the other a tiefling.
Jesus
Looks like
Christ.
his mother, but shares similarities to his father. Can lich technically have kids?
No. Unless they had kids before they became liches.
Mm.
Then yes. Or they use some sort of magic, voodoo, that you do to
I
that
made him
dude.
into a warlock because he learned magic from his father.
Yeah, so he gets the magic from his father because you need to be a warlock. You need to have a patron that constantly is giving you like access to magic. Like you technically don't have any magic of your own. Like you don't know magic. Like you're drawing magic from this other creature.
Garrick was made from magic.
Word bird. And then you have sorcerers that are like naturally gifted magic. I still want to make like have some sort of I love wild magic. I think it could be so fun because like wild magic sorcerers, and there's also a wild magic barbarian. That's what one of my characters was gonna be. He was gonna be a what are those cow people?
Tauren.
No. Forgot what they're called.
I think that was LJ's character's name.
Tauren?
Yeah.
Was he a Tauren?
He was like a.
Cowman?
Oh no, maybe it wasn't his name. So that was a World of Warcraft thing, right?
I think so.
Um.
But anyway, wild magic barbarians are pretty cool because they like do magic, but not really control it. You know what I mean? So they get like weird magic effects.
They combine their magic in a dark ritual that would create a child.
So you would imagine that this Garrick is pretty evil.
Yeah, he should be. I think.
Like he's pretty evil. I'm pretty sure that nobody in my
Father was once human.
I'm pretty sure that nobody in my campaign that I play in is watching right now. I feel pretty comfortable about that, but I'm pretty sure that my character is eventually gonna turn on the party. I'm like pretty positive about that.
Oh no!
Like eventually there will be an epic fight between my character.
Does either DM
I'm
know
pretty
that?
sure he's cool about it. Like I'm gonna talk it out with him once it gets closer to
What,
like.
and then just create a new character after?
Well, yeah, maybe my guy will be like the final bad guy. You know,
I see.
Who knows? But or maybe he'll die there. You know, or maybe he'll run away and never come back. Who knows? But he's definitely a warlock that is. Yo, he cut off 13 or 30 toes in the last game and kept them in his pocket, but nobody saw him. And then at the end of the day, he's like, guys, check this out. And
Gross.
Just dumped out 30 toes onto the table. And then
what were they, just from people you had killed?
No. There was we have a Nothic back at our home base that eats flesh.
I don't know what that is.
It's a monster. Like he has one big eye. He talks psychic. He's kind of like our security guard for the house because if somebody walks into our house, he can like connect to their brain, so he knows when somebody's close. But we feed him, right? Like bad guys and stuff. We bring him stuff. Like we killed a couple dragons. We brought him like the dragon, and he seems to be like evolving from eating the dragons. That's our lore. It's nothing to do with real. It's not real D&D. It's like our made up stuff. But he recently mentioned something about like having a toe collection.
Ew.
That was just the DM like making it up, right? He's like, yeah, I can put my toe collection here and stuff because we're renovating the house. So then when I heard that, I was just like, I'm gonna get him every toe I can.
Oh my god.
So we were investigating like some murders, and there were 3 dead bodies, and then my guy's
She
not
collected all the toes? Gross.
My guy was not very good at he's not very good at investigating. So I'm like, all right, I want to investigate, but I want to pretend that I'm investigating. So I did like a performance, and I rolled terribly on both of my rolls for like investigation, and so like I played it out as me like just pretending to like come over and be like, oh, that's super interesting, and then take off a boot and then grab the toe and just slice it off, and then one of my players saw me. But then after, I was just like, I want to continue to chop off the rest of the toes while they were talking and stuff. So then I made sure I told them I chopped off the toes and stuck the boot back on, the boots. Ugh. And so nobody knew that I also messaged my DM. I was just like, hey, can I get the rest of these toes? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. So then I put them in my inventory. I had 30 toes. And then later I spilled them out. And one of them thought that I had been collecting toes for months. He's like, wait a minute, how did you get 30 toes? We just found out about the toe collection thing, and I'm like, no, they're all from the same people. They're all from three different people.
Oh god.
But yeah, he's super weird. He's my character's very weird like that.
Garrick is a bit of a roguish warlock noble who has a bad, stubborn side but a sweet heart once you get to know him.
My guy is just like super quick to want to kill people.
His
and
background is sage, but that might change.
And he's always trying to convince people to either like.
My favorite. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, because we're getting renovating a building, right? And his name is Nick, by the way, the Nothic. His name's Nick.
Like nearly headless Nick?
No, sure, that's the name. Yes, like that, but Nick the Nothic. So he lives in the basement.
By the way, hi Trace.
What up, baby? He lives in the basement. And I'm constantly like the people that are renovating. I'm always like, you guys may want to check out the basement. Like I'm always trying to convince people to go down there so he could eat them. Because I don't really care about them. But also like my guy was like a slave for a while. By the Red Wizards and stuff, and he got kind of messed up, you know. He's been through a lot, and this is like his coping mechanism. Like this is how they even asked him, I told you this last game, where they were like, dude, who hurt you? And then like I was like acting all silly, and I like instantly like was just like, well, the Red Wizards did a lot, and everybody like stopped talking.
My favorite type of character to play by far is like the naive character.
Yeah.
I just like playing like innocent-minded, like naive.
Yeah, my
people.
character's like dumb except for when it comes to like strategizing and stuff, because I can't help but like think about stuff. So like, do you know what I mean?
She went to go eat me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't help but like think about. What were you saying? What was the thing about what type of characters you like to play?
Yeah. All right, let's go.
I think that would be fun though to like eventually like turn on the party.
It'd be funny.
And have like
well, not funny.
And have like a battle and like it would be really cool to have like me trying to kill the party while my DM is playing NPCs that are helping me. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Like I think that would be like a super interesting fight, especially when the party thinks that like they have everything handled. They're like, we're good. There's 5 of us versus these 3 guys, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
When are you planning on making another one review?
Soon-ish. I have a few. I probably have like 15 or something that I could review right now. A couple are from the same people. I think from you. You sent me a bunch, or at least the one. I know I have the one. I don't remember how far back you sent more before, but I have a few. I've been saying that for a couple weeks now, but it's just a matter of finding like the time. And do you want Meekachii to be a part of it? It's up to you guys.
You can say no, it's cool.
I like having her on.
Garrick has an interesting choice for languages: Elvish, Infernal, and
Celestial. Oh, maybe it meant Celestial.
Hey yo. Time for bed.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. And
I believe I sent in 2 or more pictures.
Word bird.
Not celestial.
And what is this?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna look it up before we go.
Bye, T. Hope you get some food and rest.
I don't know what that is. Oh, it's from Dragonlance. Okay. Got it.
My hand's gonna eat her.
She died.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.